are these people?
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Independent News Network, for having me here on our first year anniversary. It's been a long year, a long, tenuous year of struggle, of debate, of just such horrible things happening in the world. The fire, the brimstone, cats and dogs sleeping together, whatever the case may be. It's been crazy, right? Liberals have become pro-war mongering, like fascists supporting Nazis in Ukraine. Conservatives have been for free speech. What is this shit going on, right? Roe v. Wade got overturned because Democrats never codified it and Republicans got their dream. Joe Biden is losing his mind. The guy can't even talk 2 words. The guy's tripping over things. He's farting in front of people, shaking hands with invisible people. He's falling off of bicycles. I don't know what's next gonna happen with the poor guy. Nancy Pelosi, she's leaving. Thank God, finally. And of course, Henry Kissinger is still alive. So it's been a crazy year. And I want to thank everyone at the Indie News Network for letting me take this crazy ride, because ever since I got on Twitter, I've got to enjoy the massive amounts of trolls, from the Bernie supporters to AOC supporters to liberal blue MAGA supporters, and even those few MAGA supporters who think that liberals are leftists. I get all their love every day, wishing me that I die in a terrible car accident or something. I don't know, but it's been great, and I have a lot of fun so far. I have a lot of fun because Indy and Reef approached me, that was about 8-9 months ago, and they said, "Hey, Kris, do you want to join our network? Because we're a small independent media and we are getting attacked and everyone's doing their little channels and they're not going anywhere. But if we stick together, we join up in a network, we can actually achieve and beat the algorithms, beat all the censorship that is there to destroy us and to keep us out, right? So that CNN and MSNBC can come in, take over all social media, and then pretty soon it will be so expensive you'll need such a professional recording studio just to do a podcast on YouTube that nobody will be able to afford it. Like Elon Musk, he just starts charging blue checks $8,000 an hour, but he's going to extend that to everybody, and then the price is going to go up and up and up, and then only the privileged few are going to be able to go on Twitter, are going to be able to post on YouTube, are going to be able to post on all these social media platforms, because Elon's gonna buy it all, or someone is gonna take all of social media, solidify it into one entity where you will have to pay to be on it. And guess what? No one's gonna be able to afford it except for big media companies, because you probably need advertisers to stream. That's right, it's gonna be crazy. So what we need to do, of course, and what independent media has done, what INN Indie has done, and Reef and Collin and all the great people at INN who started this thing, what they're doing is getting us all together to join up. And we even included and have some good friendships with other networks like RBN and Mikasa Sukasa Network. So we're doing our best, but it's really great to be part of this whole team. And when I found out that Tara was part of INN, it was a great thing because I really supported her. And of course, if it wasn't for Tara Reade being on the network, we wouldn't have the attention that we're getting. So what's the difference? Like, what is the difference? What I've learned from what is independent media and what is not. Well, independent media is basically us. You and me, the regular guy, the little guy that actually looks up sources, information, and data, and actually looks up the real story, the truth, right? Not the stuff that corporate mainstream media shows everyone, the real truth, the truth behind the story, right? Because if you look at it very, very closely, right, corporate media has segments, and each segment has a window of minutes, and they have to do that segment in a matter of minutes, and they're on time limits. And in between those time limits, they have to tote what the advertisers want, right? So if it's Aetna or United Healthcare or Citibank or Goldman Sachs, they have to push those narratives. And if they go out of that narrative, if they can't go into like details on a specific thing that can hurt those advertisers, they will get in trouble. They will lose those advertisers. They will lose money because media is set up on advertisement, right? In social media, you need advertisers. Social media companies don't really charge you, mostly everyone has their channels for free. And if you do pay for your channels for the up level subscription, you have to pay very little. You don't really pay that much considering what these channels offer you. So where do they make most of their money? They make most of their money on selling your data and advertisers. So they're always going to put those people in priority over you. So when you're independent media and you go against the grain, when you show the truth about the banks, when you show the truth about the healthcare industry, when you show the truth about the intelligence community and about government and about the political parties, they're going to go after you. They're going to call their friends up over there at Facebook. They're going to call Elon up at Twitter. They're going to call everyone up and they're going to say, this guy's a problem, silence him, censor him. They'll make up something. They'll say, oh, he says something bad, or he's decisive, or he's speaking hate. Whatever the case may be, they're going to make up some shit and then you're going to get censored. So what do we do? Like, what was the most important part? It was forming independent news media, right? It's people in independent news joining together and supporting each other. So we have a lot of great people and I'm so glad to be part of them. I'm glad to be part of everyone in indie news. Warren, Indy, of course, and Reef, Robert Durden, Angel Rivera, Luis Figueroa, BigMadCrab, Joe. Keep up those great videos, and a lot of different people from INN. I want to thank everyone. If didn't forget your names, it's just so many of us that if I was here to give a shout out to everybody in INN, it would drag and you'd probably tune out the video. So yes, we have a lot of guys here in INN, a lot of extremely talented females, a lot of extremely talented people. We got theys, we got thems, we got shims, we got hims, we got hers, we got all these different people here in this network, and we are very, very happy that we are growing. And I want to give a shout out once again to everyone there, and thank you for letting me join the family. And I look forward to this next year, because this next year is going to be even better. We're going to knock it out the park, man. We're going to actually make more shitlibs hate us. That's right. We're going to be the worst people in the world. The government's going to go crazy. And then when we all get deplatformed, we can maybe like do sewing circles or something. Anyway, thank you for checking us out. This is Kris Legion, and peace out.
I enjoy it. I like it better than anything else.